It's much easier to say cough assist, but if you do see that, that is what this is, okay? So you guys know the story. We check the orders, we do the very top of this thing. And I think that's a good idea. I'll have her going, so if you listen to her, do a heart rate, and then turn around and just do this to this guy. And I'll keep things from getting confusing. So I wash my hands. Are you Bill Murray, 6'1"? Yes, you're Bill Murray. I check the bracelet, because I want to be sure to verify. I monitor all my things. I turn the feeding tube off, or the feeding stuff off. I check with the nurse, check with him. He's had nothing to eat for 30 minutes, so we're good to go. I got his head up. Her head will be up at least 45 degrees, if not more. And when it comes to telling the patient, you just say, hey, have you had a cough assist before? 99% of the times the answer is yes. Then of course I'm gonna say no. And say, okay, well, we have this mask I'm gonna put on you, and it's gonna kind of push air into you, and it's gonna make you hold that air for a second, and then you're gonna feel like a vacuum sucking that air out of you. It feels a little weird, but we'll get used to it. And so we're gonna kind of work with you to get the timing down on what's good for you and the machine, and we'll do the first couple of breaths just so you can get used to it. So usually when you do something like this, it's pretty like, you know, a little bit of a shock. A lot of times I go in there, I'll have the patient, I'll turn it on. I'll even do this and let them hear it mid-air. And then I'll say, okay, you ready? Let's give it a whirl. There we go. Take that off, take it. Okay, take it off. We'll do that sometime. You ready to try it again? Yeah, let's try it again. So you guys can see the steps that you would take for a patient. Of course, that's not the way the checkout's gonna be. So for this right here, you go into the machine. I plugged it in. All right, so you can see here we got therapy. If you press therapy, it starts the therapy. That's the stop or stop button, or stop and pause button. The menu you don't really mess with, the settings. So right now it's set on manual. Okay. So since it's on manual, we'll finish. Oh, you gotta start thinking. I can do it as long as I want. You can see the counter going up as I go both ways. Okay. So I would have this on the patient. And the good thing about manual is if I see them taking in a breath, I can keep going and going. And even when they get up here, I can add a little bit more. And then I can see them go, while they're getting ready to cough, I can immediately switch over to exhale, and actually help them to cough, get stuff up.
So inhale's the plus. Inhale's the plus. It'll.
Oh yeah, inhale's the plus, positive pressure. And then the negative is the second.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that backwards. And you'll notice that there is no pause. My least favorite mode, because I'm having to hold this whenever they're like this right here. I'm having to hold this. I usually end up having to do something like this. So I'm having to feel a lot of pressure with one hand. I much prefer to use both my hands. Use the C formation. I can totally capture this, and I can look at me holding the cheek. I can hold the cheeks, hold it here. I can bend it, flex it, make a good fit. Okay. So let's go to my more favorite setting. So you navigate, you go down to manual, modify, and then you can edit by going to auto. Okay. So auto is where I want to be. So okay. Initial pressures. So the inspiratory pressure has to be between 20 and 35. So I'm going to modify and go to 20. The flow, zero in on time. I adjusted the flow. It makes a little bit of a difference, not a whole lot. So medium flow is what I generally do. 1 to 2 seconds is for the time. 2 seconds, we'll just leave it there. Negative 40, we're going to bring that down to negative 35. Exhale for 2 seconds sounds good. And for the pause, we'll say 1.5 seconds. The only reason I'm changing everything so you can see me changing it and how it changes. Okay. Now you see right here where it says cough track. Okay. So the cough track is the one. If I turn it on, that's the one where it's going to actually kick in when it feels the patient. So if it doesn't feel the patient, it's never going to come on. Okay. So let's go with these settings with that. I hit OK, which set it, and then finish. And it jumped into it working when it shouldn't have been. So now you come up and tell the patient what you're getting ready to do. And what I usually do is just say, okay, here we go. I'll hit this and then put it on. I just like to have it on. So start at the top, come down, and you see the lungs? So whenever you do this, this is kind of what I want to see, because if I see that happen like that, I know that you set everything up correctly. So I think this is like breath number 3, or cycle 3. Cycle 4. Cycle 5. Okay. How about take a big old breath for me and cough as hard as you can. Hopefully they get something out. A lot of times, if you're gonna get anything up, you'll have to stop this early because it's already coming out. This thing works. I wish I could place it on all of you, but we don't have enough mask. If the patient's wearing oxygen, you can hook this up. Put a couple of liters, something like that if you need to. So then you do 5 cycles of that. Okay? So we went through, did all 5 cycles. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you're all done. Ask her, say, hey, can you give me another really big cough? Even bigger? And you guys, for later time, you may end up having a quad cough or something like that. We're not going to do that. So have them cough, cough, cough. They get stuff up, take note of it. If not, I listen to breath sounds next. And then I do heart rate, respiratory rate, everything else. Have a good day, safe and secure. And I go document, foam out, love, and go document. Okay? Is there any questions on this one? You guys feel like you got it good? Yeah.
So, what decides for me picking between 35 and this program?
If you pick anything in there, I'll say excellent.
Okay, but what about like with the patient?
Generally start low. And I'm gonna tell you, most of this stuff, like, I start at the low settings, and as I go along, I'm like, oh, they can do a little bit more. I'll start easing it up. Especially if they're coughing and it's coming out, I'm good. If they're coughing and it's almost coming out, let's try a little bit more. And if they're taking in that big breath, it's like, they could use a little bit more, I'll add a little bit. And then the pause is usually 2 seconds, just to have a good disappear.
And it says 5 cycles between 30-second breaks. That's between every second?
No. So you'll do 3 to 5 of those breaths, and then you want them to cough for you. Let them rest for like 20 seconds or 30 seconds. After that, do another. You'll do it like 5 cycles? 3 to 5 cycles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you'll do 3 to 5 breaths 5 times, and you have them cough after 3 to 5 breaths. I like to do as many as I can. As long as they're doing good and there's nothing rattling, nothing coming up, I'll keep going. After about 7 or, let's just stick to the book. After 5, I take it off and have them cough anyway. But if they start coughing after 3, because you'll have it on them. And you're going, but it's not coming up. You just keep going. And they will cough. And then when you hear it getting close, you take it off of them. See if you can get it all out. But that'll come with time. You have to get you.
Would you take that out?
Yeah, for comfort reasons, and we can bleed it a little bit. Now, if they're on OptiFlow, you can just take the OptiFlow, put it up here, hook this up to several liters, you do it, and just be careful watching their sats, something like that. Because a lot of times when you start this, they get stuff up, their sats will just do better. Good questions. Any others? And just remember, if it's on this paper and you do it, I have to give you credit, don't I? So just remember the ranges. Remember all the ranges. Be able to tell me about the 3 different modes. So there's manual, there's auto, and then there's auto track or cough track. So make sure you can explain those.
The cough track, can you explain that one more time?
Yeah. So when you put it in auto mode, so I can hold it with the patient like this right here, and it's going to give a breath for 2 seconds at that pressure, and then it's going to hold it for 1.5 seconds, and then it's going to give negative 35 for 2 seconds.
The auto is whatever you program.
Right. And so it's just going to go. But if I put it on cough track, so I'll have the mask sitting here on the patient, and the patient's just kind of looking around. They're like, as soon as they do that, the machine's going to kick in and do inhale for 2 seconds plus 20. It's going to hold it, then it's going to exhale for 30, and then it's going to stop until the patient again. So essentially, it's like it's the most comfortable mode if they can trigger it.
Okay.
If they can trigger it.
So that's the starter mode you use?
it would be. If you can't use that, then the auto mode, if a patient has a lot of trouble with it and they're kind of fighting you, or you may have to just do it manually. The manual is probably the least favorite. Usually if you see somebody doing manual, they're not really sure how to make the machine work. That's been my experience. All right, well, I know how to do this. There we go. So,
We have enough masks to let anyone try it. Just to see it.
I wish.
Yeah, I'd be down to try it.
I wish. I tried it years ago. I haven't used it in years, but years ago I put a mask on and I was like, this thing actually worked. You know, you use these things and stuff, and then all of a sudden you put one on, you're like, holy cow.
I actually have some stuff, so like, might need to.
Yeah, it's hand therapy, come on.
If we had a clean mask, I don't even know if we have a clean mask.
We should get some.
This one's definitely not clean.
Close enough.
Does that go on the meta? Wait, no. What does that go on? That goes on there. That's all for that.
Well, no, this is for white box.
Oh.
You'd have to use like this is a mask from an Ambry bag. You have to use something like that. Use of the hospital's guide, and you can just open and grab one, but if not, I'm not gonna lie.
As far as the oxygen flow,
Yeah.
like you just wanna, like wherever they were at, if they're on, you just wanna maintain that same flow.
So if they're on 3 liters, you can do with 3, and as long as their sats and stuff, because with you doing all that to them and taking a break from it, their sats could fall. And as those secretions move around, that can make a difference too with their sats as well. Were any of you with me